At this point, underlining and emphasizing that molecular biology studies will be presented Friday morning at the PenCon conference, and especially for what concerns the antibody markers for early diagnosis will be done later concerning the up-to-date studies that are carried out in Philadelphia, Temple University, the Barrow Organization, and at the University of Siena, Italy, and the Satellite Cancer Institute of Tumor in Naples. We can say at present that this protein that is measured in blood and in tumor tissue is able to be used as a diagnostic tool to monitor the response of the patient to the therapy. Also, for what concerns the treatment of lung cancer and the target, the goal is to prevent defense against tumor cells that synthesize this protein. And also, we have the hypothesis as a final goal to develop a vaccine for the treatment of patients with this lung cancer or non-small cell lung cancer and colon cancer to prevent neuropathic disease in subjects at risk of developing cancer, to stimulation of the immune system by preparing and attacking against cells that express this protein. We have only preliminary results in human patients that, of course, we don't have, just to say, Chinese number to present at this moment. And so at this point, it's important not to have any longer the stream of Munch, but maybe a more peaceful look at the Tiziano from our country. Thank you.
It's time for questions from the audience.
Is it known where the protein is located on the tumor cells and whether it's secreted or released?
Yes, this is a question. Is on the surface, but not just on the surface, but just underneath the surface. Was shown also by some studies in one of the department of the Cancer Institute of Pittsburgh, and about the immunofluorescence studies done in Naples and Rome.
I think you said originally that it was released as a complex. Is it an exosome released material?
You're perfect on the right track, because at the beginning we have a top complex. At that time, Professor Kudelberg from Charleston said that we must call TLP like the tumor liberated particle first and protein after. And then, of course, I mean, at that time was 214 kilodaltons. Of course, the proliferation was just at the beginning, in the end of the 70s and the beginning of the 80s. Then we had, the possibility in Cold Spring Harbor to go, especially with the biochemist Dr. Mashak, in depth for the studies. So we have the possibility to have first some dimmer of 100 kilodalton and later 15,000. Thank you.
Any more questions? Thank you, Tom. We have a next speaker, Dr. Kata Masalim. She's from Hungary, and she's a chief medical officer at a SIGN group, and she's talking about